business being at Walmart today. I stopped in here because I needed to try to get this grease out of my pants. So I just checked out of the hotel. As soon as I checked out, they got mad. I told you they've been invisibly smacking, like pretty much knocking a cup that I'm holding in my hand. So I leave out the hotel with a cup of coffee in my hand. I'm talking about to walk all the way down to where my car is without nothing happening. They get mad about a car, a different Mercedes that's pulling into a parking deck, okay? Like he and I were kind of doing the back and forth thing. You know, like, you go, no, you go. Because he turned the corner. This shit is so stupid. But this is what they're doing. I mean, I have no business being out in public like this. And I'm an hour from home. He turned the corner as soon as I approached where I was crossing. Okay, so I stopped and I told him he can go ahead, and then he's like, no, you go ahead, because I'm trying to turn in where you're, like, you know, nearby where you are. And so I take off and I cross the street, but as I cross the street, they knock and shake the damn cup of coffee that's in my hand, and they spill it on my wrist and my pants. So look, check this out. That happens on my left. Okay, it happens on my left. When I get in the car, I got a spot, nothing on the left of me, but a spot on my thigh, a brown spot from where there supposedly was coffee that spilled, and now they're cutting my tongue with the fake tooth. So that I managed to get that out, and these are new. I just brought them last night. When I left the hotel, I went to Target. So I do that, and then I decide, I'm like, you know, I've been having a lot of steak at home lately, or not a lot, but more than enough, you know, more than enough to satisfy my appetite, so that when I'm out, I won't want any. And I'm like, I've been having chicken also. So I'm like, a burger. I haven't grilled any burgers in a long time. A good burger would be good, and I'm looking for one. Mary Eddie's doesn't serve them. I missed the last chance to get a burger yesterday, like during their social hour. And that was also due to some shit they did to hang me up. Okay? So today, I'm searching places or whatever, and I find Tucker's. And I'm like, cool. They're cutting the fuck out my tongue. And I'm like, cool. So I go to Tucker's, I get a burger and some fries. Take this burger out, the wrapper isn't greasy. Okay, and I sit it on my lap. And I even pick it up, and I check again. After I sit it on my lap, there's nothing there. And then right in between, I'm talking about the part of my thigh you can't even get to. With the way that I'm sitting in my car. If anything, it would have been like, you know. But it's down there. So as soon as I've had what I'm going to have of it, of this burger and fry, like, I noticed that there's something there, and I'm like, let it be water. And it never dried up, and it wasn't cool to the touch. And I'm like, these bitches put grease on me. Okay, so look, I'm in the car, and I'm like, before I go to this other place, take off and go there, I'm like, I'm gonna run Walmart and try to get it out. When I come in Walmart, by the time I get to the bathroom, they'd put 2 more new spots on me. Okay, so that's where all this other shit comes from. None of that stuff, when I'm telling you, when I looked in the mirror, I couldn't fucking believe it. I'm like, none of this shit was there. They've been doing the same thing with my dishes. And I've seen them do a similar thing to my mom. Where you wash dishes the same way you've been washing dishes your entire life, and these motherfuckers act like you half-ass washed them and put some shit on them. Okay, so look, it gets worse. I get to the counter and I decide to have a conversation with the elder that I'm checking out with. And I asked her, I said, you know, do you know how to get grease out of clothes? She's like, I use Dawn. And I'm like, that makes perfectly good sense. That's what I normally do. I'm like, I'm on the go and I'm away from home. I'm about an hour from here. So I'm like, what do I do on the go? She's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, look, I got grease all over me. And then I was like, I hope I don't have anything on the back of me. And I said, would you look like, do I have anything? And she goes, yes. She got about a spot about this big. These motherfuckers that tore these clothes up. Talk about when I come in contact with the police, they want them to believe what the fuck they said. Trying to paint me as nasty. So they're trying to filthy up my shit before I come in contact with the cops.